Hello, Didar here, and welcome to Millionaire Mindset video number 1. It's always been a fascination for me throughout my whole life studying successful people, wealthy people, millionaires, and what separates them from the average person. Tonight's topic I'm going to talk about is the relationship between wealth and courage. My spiritual teacher told me many years ago something that stuck with me my whole life. And that is, it's not the life that matters, it's the courage you bring to it. And what makes these people different? What makes them successful? What kind of mindset do they have? They developed a success, wealthy, millionaire mindset, which you have to be successful. Now, how do they get this way? How can they, conquer their fears and become wealthy? Is it inherited? Is it genetics? Many people think so, but not true. Millionaires and wealthy people over time have developed the courage. They've nurtured it, and they developed it consciously and slowly over time, building upon success, building upon more success, getting the confidence and getting the courage to take financial risks, which you have to do to become successful and especially wealthy. Risks economically have to be taken and done, and you have to make the right decision or else you're going to fail. And it takes courage because taking risks are very fearful. The two companions of risk-taking is fear and danger. And that's what is going to hold you back from being successful. Now, most millionaires think that it's more risky to work for somebody else than work for yourself. And that's why most millionaires are self-employed. They have their own business. They've learned to take those risks, and with their mindset, they can take these challenges and they can stay cool in a crisis, and they can be successful, and they can attain their goals. They want to be independently wealthy. They want to have a great lifestyle, and the benefits far outweigh the risks in their mind. Now, most people who work for a living are in the rat race. They're working for somebody else. And fear keeps them in that position. And that fear is a very powerful emotion. And when you work for somebody else, you don't have the chance to develop the skills and the special qualities to become successful for yourself and build the kind of life that you dream about. You never have a chance to attain your goals. You'll never develop your own customer base. And what you're doing is not in your own best economic interest. What you're doing by working for somebody else is in their best economic interest, your employer. So the question is, do you want to develop the courage and overcome your fears so you can take the risks to become wealthy, to become successful, to become a millionaire if you want? Well, it all starts in the mind. Your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. If you can control your mind, you can control your fears. Controlling your mind is replacing a negative thought or a fearful thought with a positive one. Because fear is something you really can't lose. It's always there. It actually, in some situations, is good because you can have a fearful emotion. If there's danger nearby, you can flee. The fight or flee response. So you have to think like a millionaire. You have to think like a wealthy person. You have to think with a success attitude to get the things you want in life, if you really want them. So my question is, do you want them? Do you want to stay in your job, working for somebody else the rest of your life? Do you want to be controlled by somebody else? Do you want to be in the rat race your whole life? Well, I surely don't. And I've developed myself into a leader and a successful person. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. But I've done a lot of research lately on this mindset that you had to develop, and I want to share this with you. That in my research, I found out that millionaires have common things they do, common actions, common techniques, and common traits which they've developed over the years to become successful and to overcome their fears. And 94% of millionaires believe that the two most important things to help eliminate and control your fears is 1, hard work, and 2, believing in yourself. I'm sure you've all heard of The Secret. That was an incredible, successful video years ago. But it's really not a secret because it's been around for a long, long time. I think the secret was the marketing, how well it was done. And I know the person who actually was behind the scenes developing that whole video. I actually mentor with him. So if you're thinking positive thoughts and you send positive thoughts out to the universe, that's what will come back to you. If you send out negative thoughts and you live in a fearful state of being, that's what's going to come back to you. So how do you replace that fear? Well, everything starts with a desire, turns into a thought, turns into an action. When you have a fearful moment, talk yourself out of it. Replace it with a positive affirmation over and over again, like these people do, like millionaires do. They talk to themselves, they pump themselves up, they believe themselves, they do the hard work to get where they are. So by having a positive mind is crucial to having success in life. If you want that lifestyle of financial independence, if you want that for yourself and your family, and you deserve it, you have to change the way you think. You have to develop that mindset that millionaires, wealthy people, and successful people have. So what I do is I talk myself out of a fear, and fears always come. They're always there. I've had a lot of fears. But if I get a fear, I realize that it's an emotion. Emotions are like the wind. They come and go. So by turning a negative into a positive with affirmations and positive thinking and making that a habit, a constant habit, you send that out to the universe, and that's what comes back to you. So hard work, believing in yourself, believing that you can do it, that you can develop the skills, the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge conquers fear. Know what you're doing. Know your business. Study it. And develop the belief in yourself that you can do it. I can do it. Why can't you? So that's my video for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I'll come back for the next one, and I'll see you at the top.